Good evening everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Office Saturday 24/7. So first of all, let me know how are you all, and also let me know is audio video both are okay. Are we good to go? So this is our session regarding your Indian economy, Indian financial system, in which we are discussing certain number of questions for your paper of IFS that is going to be conducted on 9th of June now. So first of all, if we talk about Indian economy, Indian financial system subject, this subject sessions we are continuing since I guess November, or from 4th of December we have started the particular series for IEIFS, in which first we have discussed the basic question, then we have started the advanced questions on the YouTube. Okay, so advanced questions we have started from the victory series, है ना? So if you are a new candidate on this channel and you are watching my sessions for the first time, I would love to inform you all that do make sure you watch the sessions from the victory series, because I started victory series with the module D, in which I have discussed the advanced questions on module D first. Then I started the crash course series, which I started with the module C discussion, and now we have moved towards the module B. So D have been completed, C have been completed. Now we are discussing the module C sessions, module B sessions. So if you haven't seen the module D and C session, do make sure go to the playlist and watch all those sessions, because all the sessions will be very helpful for your practice of IEIFS subject module D and C. Okay, so as you can see, this is class number 13 of you, and we have moved to the Indian economy, Indian financial system, module B, that is economic concepts related to banking. The chapter that we are going to discuss today will be money supply and inflation. This is what we are going to discuss today, money supply and inflation. Now when it comes, what actually the money supply is? Money supply simply means the money in the circulation. The money which is available in the circulation, that is your money supply. It means very simple, we can say when the available money, available cash, available liquidity we are calculating in the market, that is your money supply, or the currency in circulation, you can call it. Currency in circulation or liquidity in the market is your money supply. So how much money is there in the economy, how much cash is there in the economy, how much currency is there in the circulation, this is calculated by Reserve Bank of India in our country on fortnight basis. It means 14th night basis RBI calculate how much liquidity is available in the market. And to calculate this money supply in the economy, to calculate how much liquidity there is in the market, RBI have created measures of money that have been named as a M1, M2, M3, M4. M1 is known as narrow money, M3 is known as your broad money. Apart from this, we also have a M0, which is known as reserve money, base money, or high powered money. Any three of them you can call the M02. So base money, reserve money, and high powered money is your M0. Okay, so this is what we're talking about, your measures of money supply, M1, M2, M3, M4 and M0. This have been created by RBI simply to calculate the money value in the economy. Sorry, not the money value, but the money supply, the cash available in the economy. Okay, now next we have inflation. Inflation is rise in the prices. Inflation means what? Inflation means the rise in the prices when the prices of goods and services are keep increasing. That is known as your inflation. Hana, when the prices of goods and services are keep increasing, that's your what? That's your inflation. So when the prices are increasing, prices increases when the money supply increase. If people have more money supply, they will be demanding more goods and services. If they demand more goods and services, the supply will decrease, and this will increase the price in the economy. This is known as inflation. So inflation means rise in the prices of goods and services. And why the prices are rising? Because people have more money, they are demanding more goods and services, and we are not able to provide them the required goods and services. That's why the prices of goods and services are keep rising. It is known as your what? Inflation. Okay, so that's what we have to cover in this particular chapter. Now let's move forward to the questions, and we'll understand the chapter more by practicing certain number of questions. Okay, first we have read the following statement carefully and choose the correct one. Okay, so which of the following is the correct one? You have to choose that. First statement is saying currency with public and demand deposits with the bank are the component of money supply, M3. Second is saying net foreign exchange assets of banking sector and other deposits with RBI are the source of money supply of M3. So you have to answer which of the following statement is correct in context to the M3. Statement 1 and 2. Which is correct? Which statement is correct here? So if we talk about statement 1, it is saying that the currency with the public and demand deposit is the component of your M3. This is true. M3 is actually what? M3 is equals to M1 plus term deposit. So in M1 you will have what? You will have the demand deposit. In M1 you will have currency with public. They both are what? Component of M3. This is true. The first statement is true. Second is saying the net foreign exchange asset of the banking sector and other deposit with RBI, they are the source of money supply. No, they are not source of money supply. So right answer will be statement 1 is correct, but the second is incorrect. So right answer will be your A option. Right answer is what? A. First is correct, second is incorrect. Right is A. Okay, next. Mark the statement as false. Which of the following statement is false? That you have to answer. A, B, C or D. So first is saying most common measure of money supply used in India are narrow money. That is M1. Broad money, that is M3. M2, that it calculates as a M1 plus demand deposit in post office savings account. Then M4, M3 plus all deposit with post office. Okay. Now, next we have B. Money performs 3 functions: medium of exchange, measures of value, a store of the overtime. Okay. Then third is saying inflation denotes a rise in the general level of prices. The general price level is measured by the price index. The most important price indexes are WPI, CPI and GDP deflator. So what do you think here? Which statement is actually a false statement? A, B, C or both A and C? The false statement we have to find out. And the false statement we have is B option, because the money have 4 functions. How many functions are there? 4 functions are there, not the 3. So right answer will be B here. Okay, right answer will be your B. The money have 4 functions, not the 3 functions. Okay, next question. Next again we have a question on the indexes. Which of the below index is associated with the given statement? Statement is it is an index that tracks the change in the retail price of essential goods and services consumed by the household. So if we are talking about this particular statement, this statement is talking about CPI, WPI, PPI or CPI for agricultural laborers. So you can see we are talking about that index that tracks the change in the retail prices. If you go to the wholesale market, you will find wholesale price index. Like in the wholesale level, you are calculating the inflation. In the producer price index, at the time of manufacturing, you are calculating. And the retail will be your what? Consumer price index. So the right answer will be your A. Hana, right answer will be your what? It is A, consumer price index. Clear? Next. Next we have here which of the below indexes is associated with the given statement, that is it is an index that tracks the change in the price of goods and goods sold and traded in bulk by wholesale businesses to the other businesses. Which index is it? Hana, in which index we are calculating here that the prices of goods sold and traded in the bulk? So in the bulk, if you are purchasing goods and services, if you are trading in a bulk, that's not in the retail market, that's in the wholesale market, as it is written here. So obviously, which index will be used to calculate the inflation? Wholesale price index. Okay, in this statement, wholesale price index will be used to calculate the inflation in the wholesale market. Right answer is B. Next question we have. The information on CPI, Consumer Price Index, is released on a monthly basis. If we are calculating a Consumer Price Index, its data will be released on monthly basis. But the question here is NSO, NSSO, RBI, CSO. Out of these four, who actually give this release on the monthly basis? Who releases the data of your CPI on monthly basis? Is it NSO? Is it NSSO? Is it RBI? Is it CSO? A, B, C or D? Who gives this data to you? So first of all, if we use the elimination method, RBI cannot give this data. Na? RBI is a central bank. RBI do not release the data, such kind of data. These data will be calculated by the government. So RBI can be eliminated. If we talk about CSO and NSSO, they both have been merged in 2019. So obviously they are not present in the country. So right answer is one only, that means C. Right answer is one only, that means C option is correct. Okay, NSO actually gives data of your CPI index every month. On the monthly basis, we give the CPI data, we give the WPI data, and it will be given by NSO, National Statistical Office. Okay, which was created in the year 2019 under the MOSPI, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Now, next question we have, what do you mean by the demand pull inflation? So the causes of inflation, if we talk about, there are mainly two causes, like why inflation is coming. Why inflation is coming, the causes have been given. The first cause is demand pull inflation and the second cause is cost push inflation. So as the name suggests, demand pull inflation is what? When the demand is increasing of goods and services, and because of that the inflation is there. Because of the increase in demand, less supply is there, prices are increasing, that's a demand pull inflation. The inflation which have been pulled by the demand of goods and services, that is known as demand pull inflation. Okay, now what is cost push inflation? The inflation which have been pushed by the cost. When the cost of a product is increasing, cost means the value that you have to pay while producing goods and services, that's the cost of your product. Okay, so when the cost of product increasing and because of that the prices are increasing, that's a cost push inflation. But when the demand of a goods and services are increasing and because of that demand of the goods and services the prices are increasing, it will be known as your demand pull inflation. So these are the two causes of inflation we have. So you have to answer which of the following is demand pull inflation. First is saying it is a type of inflation caused by substantial increase in the cost of production of important goods or services where no substitute or alternative is available. So because the cost word have been used here, you can see it's a type of inflation caused by substantial increase in the cost of production. That's obviously your CPI. The cost of production increase, it's a CPI. Okay, next, increasing quantity of money in the hands of the people increases the aggregate demand for goods and services, and if aggregate supply does not follow the suit, of price rises. This might be true. Now the third is saying it is the rise in general prices caused by increasing aggregate demand for goods and services. So you can say this might also be true. So the right answer will be what? B and C. Right answer is D. So when because of the demand of goods and services is increasing, the prices are increasing of the goods. That's your demand pull inflation. Okay, that's your what? That's your demand pull inflation. So the right answer for this particular question will be your D option, that both B and C are correct. Okay, right answer is D. Next question. Negative effect of inflation includes what? The negative effect of inflation includes what? First is saying loss in stability in the real value of money and other monetary items over time. Uncertainty about future inflation may discourage investment and savings. High inflation may lead to shortage of goods if consumers begin hoarding out of concern that the price will increase further in the future, and all of the above. So which of the following you think is a negative effect of inflation? negative effect of inflation. So negative inflation have both effects. The positive and negative, both effects can be seen of inflation. Let's say inflation is what? Prices are rising. So first of all, in inflation, what happens? In inflation, what happens? Money supply increases. Because the money supply increase, the demand increase of goods and services, right? It's very obvious. And this happened. If money supply is increasing, obviously the demand of goods and services increase. Now, inflation have both impact on the economy, positive and negative impact. How? So first of all, if the money supply is increasing and people are asking for more goods and services, the demand is increasing. If at the equal level, we will be increasing supply. At the same level, like demand increased by 100, you have increased the supply by 100. If demand increased by 50, you have increased the supply by 50. So at the same level, if you are able to increase your supply as well, it will increase your production. If your production is increasing, your GDP will increase. If your GDP will increasing, obviously your economic growth will increase. That's the positive effect of inflation. So no country can make growth without the inflation. Inflation is mandatory. It is very much important to make any economy grow in the future. So if you are able to manage the demand and supply, then it will be a positive impact for you. Okay, the prices will rise, no doubt, but comparatively more profit will be seen in the production, growth and GDP. Okay, and when it will be negative? When the demand is increasing, but we are not able to equivalently increase the supply. Demand is increasing, supply is also increasing, but not equivalent to each other. In that situation, production will increase, no doubt, but the more impact will be seen of the prices. Here also production will increase, but in comparison to production, the prices will increase in the very fast phase. And that's why it's a negative impact. And when you read all these statements, you will find the answer that all of the above is correct. Right answer will be all of the above is correct. So inflation have both impacts, positive and negative on the economy, but depends on how we are managing the demand and supply of the goods and services. On that, the impact will be dependent. So this is your D. Okay. Next we have, read the following statement carefully and choose the correct ones in relation to the concept of measures of money supply. We are talking about read the following statement carefully and choose the correct ones in relation to the concept of measures of money supply. First we have narrow money, M1, M2, broad money, M4. So first is saying M1 equals to currency with public demand deposit with banking system plus saving deposit of post office. Second is saying M2 equals to other M1 plus other deposit with RBI. M3 is equals to M1 plus all deposit with post office savings, excluding NSC. M4 is saying M3 plus time deposit with banking. All are incorrect. All are incorrect. None of the above is there. Why? Because M1 equals to currency unit with public. This is true. Demand deposit with bank. This is true. But not the post office deposit. The deposit with the RBI will be counted here. Okay, the first is wrong. M2 is wrong because M1 plus other deposit with RBI not. Post office savings will be counted here. M1 plus post office savings is M2. M3 is wrong because it is saying post office deposit will be there. No. M3 will be correct when M1 plus term deposit will be there. And M4 will be correct when the M3 plus post office savings will be there, excluding your NSC. By excluding your NSC. So you can see the M3 and M4 definition have been interchanged. So right answer is none, because none of these formulas or none of these definitions are correct. M3, M4 have been interchanged. Okay. Next. Reserve money. It is also known as a base money. It is also known as your reserve money. It is also known as your high powered money. So reserve money M0 equals to dash plus bankers deposit with RBI plus other deposit with RBI. Is it a currency in circulation? Is it a currency with public? Is it a demand deposit? Is it a term deposit? So what will be the answer of this question? Reserve money equals to bankers deposit with RBI plus other deposit with RBI. It includes what? Currency with currency in circulation, currency with public, demand deposit, term deposit. Which of the following is correct? And actually the answer of this question will be your currency in circulation. Okay. In M1, currency with public will be there. In M1, M2, M3, M4, currency with public will be there as a M1 component. But in M0, there is a currency in circulation. That's the difference. So right answer you have is A. Next question we have, mark the statement as true in the relation to the concept of money multiplier. So money multiplier says that it's the journey of money from M0 to M3. This journey of money is known as your money multiplier. And it is known as your money multiplier. First is saying, money multiplier approach to money supply was pronounced by Mr. John Maynard Keynes and Anna Switchert in 1963. Second is saying, money multiplier explains the process through which the base money created by a central bank multiplies in the banking system to the stock of broad money M3 at any point of time. C, both are true. D, only B. Okay. I have created two common options here. No issue. Hana, two options are common here. Same here, not common, actually it means same. Hana, two options are same here. So first of all, the first one is wrong because Mr. John Maynard has nothing to do with the money multiplier. This is wrong. Hana? In place of him, Fredman will be here who have pronounced the term money multiplier with the Anna. Okay, so first is wrong. Second is very much true. And why I am saying two options are common? Because D and B are same now. If you simply write that B is the correct option, the D is also saying the same. So B or D both are here correct. Only B is correct statement or true statement I can say. Okay, chalo. So these were the questions we have discussed on the money supply and inflation part of your unit number 14 of module B. So do make sure you cover this concept very carefully in money multiplier, or we can say your M1, M2, M3, M4, M0. Numerical questions can also be asked. In inflation, even the inflation rate can be asked as a question, numerical form question. So this chapter is important for numerical. Okay. Now the JAIIB Mahapack have double validity plus 80% discount. Apart from that, all these batches are available with the 80% discount. How to enroll? And to enroll, first of all, you have to download the AIIB 24/7 application. After downloading the application, just go to the home page, select the exam category JAIIB CIB, go to the JAIIB May 2024. All these are the live classes. These are the test series. These are video courses. These are ebooks available, and these are the hard copy books available. All are available at a single page. How to enroll? You can see the crash course and the AFM numerical batch. All the three batches are coming on 15th of April. Okay, so I would to suggest go with the Mahapack because it will cover your crash course 1.0, crash course 2.0, power pack revision batch of all the 4 subjects, your numerical batch, your comprehensive batch, your ebooks, your test series, topic wise and full length, everything will be covered in the Mahapack. Hana? If you enroll individually in the AFM numerical batch or in the, let's say, crash course and then for the revision batch, you have to pay more money. So better is enroll in the Mahapack. 600 hours live classes are there. You can see all the batches are available here. Hana, all the batches are available. Then you can see test series is available, ebooks are available, and the videos are also available. After that, you can scroll and you will see here that all these mini and Maha marathons will also be available. Okay, so after this, click on the buy now option, enter a code here that will be Y496, apply. Once you apply, you will find here 79% discount. It will give you 1% additional discount if you purchase the same from AIIB 24/7 application. 80% discount, 1 year validity, code is Y496, around 5600 you have to pay to get this offer. Sorry, 5900 something you have to pay. So this is the Mahapack available with the validity of double and 80% discount. This offer is for limited time period. If you are looking for this, then do enroll soon. And if you want to regularly join the YT sessions, then do subscribe to channel Office Study 24/7 and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you on the time. Okay, so that's all for today. We'll be ending the session here. We'll see you tomorrow in the morning at 6 a.m. and then in the evening at 7 p.m. for your PPB and IFS subject respectively. So do make sure you join the session. Apart from that, tomorrow is second Saturday. You guys have holiday. So tomorrow in the morning at 10 a.m. I am coming with the one important session of ease reforms, है ना? So do not forget to join that session as well. Okay, chaliye. So let's end the session here. Take care everyone. Have a good time.